today the topmost leader of Kandhamal district, Sukru, has surrendered in front of the Kandhamal police, and along with him 4 other party members also have surrendered. And I consider it as a major hurdle that was there that has been cleared for the Kandhamal police, and the remaining Naxals they will also come and definitely surrender in front of us because they don't have anything remaining. They are not local cadres. Their leadership also has come and surrender in front of us. Definitely, we are expecting them to come before 31st March.
In which place Shukuru has been surrendering with?
He was actually active in our Daringbadi and Raikia police station area. So we were able to track his movement and we were regularly launching the operations. So after the pressure that we have put upon him, so he has voluntarily come and surrendered yesterday.
How many Maoists are now in the 8 10?
So we are suspecting around 8 to 9 Maoists are currently active, and there is no big leader. Most of them are like either ACM rank or like PM rank.
All are in the Kandhamal, sir.
They are in the Kandhamal district.
So after that, Kandhamal is free from Maoists.
Yeah, if those 8 or 9 Maoists come and surrender, the Kandhamal district will be cleared of Naxals.
तो देखिए, हमारा लक्ष्य है कि 31 मार्च तक हम कंधमाल को नक्सलवादियों से मुक्त करें। तो उड़ीसा का जो सरेंडर पॉलिसी है, जो रियायतें दी जा रही हैं, जो उनका रिहेबिलिटेशन किया जा रहा है, जो अवार्ड मनी है, ये भारत में अभी सबसे जितने भी राज्य हैं उसमें से बहुत बेहतरीन है। तो मेरा आग्रह रहेगा, आह्वान रहेगा जितने अभी हमारे एक्टिव हैं नक्सल्स कि आइए मुख्य धारा, समाज के मुख्य धारा में शामिल होने का ये सुनहरा अवसर है। वो आके सरेंडर कर सकते हैं। हमारे एसपी सर ने भी अपना नंबर दिया है, आप पुलिस के पास सरेंडर कर सकते हैं। प्रशासन, कलेक्टर ऑफिस का भी दरवाजा आपके लिए खुला रहेगा। आइए सरेंडर कीजिए, समाज में वापस शामिल होइए। प्रशासन, पुलिस प्रशासन सब ख्याल रखेंगे कि आपका रिहेबिलिटेशन कैसे अच्छे तरीके से हो। आपके जीवन जीविका के लिए जो भी ट्रेनिंग वेनिंग जो भी चाहिए तो उसका इंतजाम हम लोग करेंगे।
डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस कैसे आगे बढ़ेगा?
देखिए हम अभी जितने भी विकास की बातें करेंगे, सब गांव से, हर गांव में कैसे पीने की पानी की सुविधा हो, कैसे रास्ता हो, इसके लिए हम अभी तत्पर हैं। तो हम चाहेंगे कि सब आएं और मुख्य धारा में शामिल हो। नक्सल मुक्त होने से हमारी भी जो अगर सिक्योरिटी रिस्क कहीं था तो वो भी धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाएगा और जितने भी कार्य हैं और सुचारू रूप से हो पाएंगे।
Another state committee member, Sukru, along with 4 more cadres, they have surrendered before police today. So I welcome them to the mainstream. And Sukru was a state committee member and he was carrying reward of 55 lakhs. Together, all 5 of them, they were carrying reward of 66 lakhs. They have also surrendered 5 weapons, including 1 AK-47, 1 INSAS, through 303 and 1 single shotgun. And now the Maoist number is very limited to single digit. 8 to 9 Maoists are there. They are only present in few pockets of Kandhamal district. And in the coming days we will intensify our operation so that we get some result by the target date, 31st March. And also I will appeal to the Maoists to remaining 8-9 cadres to surrender before police. And I assure to extend all the benefits of surrender policy to them. And with Sukru's and his team member surrender, now 2 more districts, Kalahandi and Raigada, they have also become almost Naxal free. And earlier Baudh, Balangir, Nuapada, Navrangpur, Koraput and Mankangiri, they were also almost Naxal free.
Now only the Kandhamal is on.
Now only Kandhamal district is only 8 to 9 Maoists. They are moving in few parts of Kandhamal district.
So operation is going on.
Yes, operation, our joint operation involving SOG, DBF, CRPF and BSF with active intelligence from SIW and other agencies is going on.
March 31, the deadline.
Yes, we know the deadline and we are working on that. We will intensify our operation in the coming 1 week. At the same time, I will also appeal to the Maoists to join the mainstream and surrender before the police.
Only the small group like 8 and 9 Maoists are there.
Yeah.
So how the operation is going on, and they all are from Chhattisgarh or they are?
Mostly almost all the Maoists are from Chhattisgarh, and in Odisha there is hardly any recruitment of Maoists from Odisha. So always the Maoists operating in Odisha were mostly from Chhattisgarh only.